Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. My name is Nash. Feemster. If you didn't know that, that means you're not subscribed. I am on location. I am in Milwaukee for work. I'll fill you in on what work in a little bit. I haven't gotten a workout in because it took me all day to get here, so time to go get a workout. Let's go. I'm so tired. Let me take a shower, then we'll get to the point of this video. So I'm gonna be doing a little Q&A, guys. Get to know me a little bit better, a little vlogmas style. Let's get into some questions. I think you might have mentioned that you're also an actor, and I was wondering, what have you done? Yes, for those of you who don't know me, I did move to LA for acting. The reason I travel so much right now is for modeling, actually. That's why I'm in Milwaukee, and there's no right way to say that without sounding like a douche, so I'm sorry for that. Acting wise, I've just done a lot of commercials. I haven't done anything that I like acting wise yet that I'm really like super proud of. Very proud of everything I've done, but I haven't been in any shows or movies yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, 2024 is our year. Who's the biggest role model inspiration in your life? Biggest role model inspiration in my life are my parents. Dad's the greatest man I know. Mom's the greatest woman I know. Favorite b-ball player of all time? You clearly don't watch the channel or follow me on all socials because you would know the answer to that. Legend. Here's a good question. Why are you so cute with a bunch of E's? I don't know. What do you like most about living in LA? Great question. What do I like most about LA? Despite how expensive it is, it's opportunity cost. So like the connections, the people I've met, the friendships I've developed, the cool things that I've done, none of it would have happened if I was living somewhere else. LA is just a really, really cool place where you don't know what's gonna happen. And if you go in there with an open mind, like, cool things can happen left and right, like social media, for instance. I never wanted to or was trying to do social media. I just had an open mind about it, and then look, here I am 4.5 years later still doing it. Cool things can happen no matter where you're at, but like, LA is just really cool like that. Yes, I do want to move back to Texas when I start settling down and having a family. So ladies, you have to lose one of your senses. Which one is it? Initially you say smell, but then you think about it like you won't know when you smell bad. But if you get rid of smell, does that get rid of taste? You know what? I might get rid of taste low key. I'd be in better shape because then I wouldn't be eating because it tastes good. I'd be eating because I just need to eat, like, for substance. I think I get rid of taste. Curveball. I'd be in such good shape because I'd just be eating tofu and styrofoam. Kale. Can that happen? Can we do that actually? I just lose my taste for like a month so I can get into shape. Who is your favorite actor? All right, I'm gonna turn this question, because that's basic. I'm gonna turn this question into what person's career would I want? I'm gonna say Chris Pratt, because not that he's the best actor in the world, not that he's winning Oscars and all that stuff. I love how Chris Pratt developed. So Chris Pratt went from being like the funny comedic relief on Parks and Rec and kind of chubby, kind of just goofy, silly, and then did a couple other serious roles, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's saving the world. He's saving dinosaurs. He's Jurassic World. He's doing Magnificent Seven. Like, he's doing all these really, really dope action movies while still being the comedic relief. Like, he never loses that, like, he's funny, because that's who he is. And I think that's who I am. So I want to do like funny stuff and then work my way into like action, drama stuff like that. Do you believe in God? Great question. I don't want to be comical with this one and say, oh, you clearly don't follow me, because, you know, who knows? Yes, big believer in God, big Christian, love Jesus, love God with all my heart. Without my belief and my faith in God, I firmly believe that I wouldn't be here. I'm not talking about here, I'm talking about like on this planet. Yes, very big believer in God. Faith is the biggest part of my life and will continue to be so. What's your sign? Funny story about this. The first question ever asked me when I was in LA was, what's your sign? I had zero clue what he was talking about. It was my Uber driver. No clue what he was talking about. And he was like, no, when you were born? I was like, October 14th. He was like, oh, you're a Libra, huh? And I was like, I'm from Texas. I'm Texan? I don't know. Like, honestly, I had zero clue. Like, oh, Libras are this. And then he went on for 20 minutes to tell me who I am based on being a Libra. So that was very interesting. So I'm a Libra. You did a video about being a 30-year-old virgin. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. No, I'm actually not like depressed about it by any means. I'm very proud about it. I'm very open about it, very vocal about it. Just waiting for my wife. That's all that is. Nothing too deep to go into that. Where are all these babies coming from? Follow me on Instagram, guys. You see me stories with a bunch of kids. I just love kids. I have a lot of friends in that season of life right now who are having kids, and they love having me around. I have 11 nieces and nephews, so I have a little bit of practice when it comes to babies. You and Chris actually argue all the time. Yes. 100% through and through, me and Chris argue all the time. Chris is one of my best friends out here in LA for sure, but we 100% argue, and so we don't finish a lot of one-on-one games. We argue about hot takes, NBA things. We argue about what's better, ketchup or mustard. We argue about literally anything you can argue about, we will argue about. But it's not like we're being mean. It's like all funny. We will argue in front of people sometimes just for the heck of it, just to throw them off, and they're like, oh, these guys hate each other. 1, 2, 3. What is your type? What is my type? A girl who would like me? If you didn't play basketball, what sport would you play? I'd probably play football, be a tight end or quarterback, just because I got a cannon. My arm is nice. And I just feel like I got a tight end's body. Has anyone ever told you give off Travis KELCE energy? Yeah, actually, a few times. A girl told me that right before she ghosted me, so. Yeah, I get that a lot, actually. I think it's just because, like, someone gave Travis a very good compliment on his podcast the other day about how him and his brother are spreading positive masculinity and not toxic masculinity, and they just, like, love each other, and they love their guy friends, and they're, like, you know, not genuinely nice to people, and from what I could tell, he's a gentleman to Taylor. I don't know. I love Taylor, so I hope he is. Yeah, I'm just a homegrown Southern gentleman. I love my friends, love my family. And we kind of both have that little bit of like swag. We know how to dress, interact with people. I think it's just because I'm very confident in who I am, and I think he's the same way. First time I met Travis was years ago, and people up to this point have been telling me all the time, hey, you know, you look like Travis KELCE. So I used to always tell people like, oh yeah, because it runs in the family, he's my cousin. So the first time I met him, I was like, hey, just give you a heads up, Trav, like there's gonna be a lot of people who think we're cousins. He's like, why? And I was like, well, because I told him that. And he was like, all right, cool. And for the rest of the night, called me Cuzzo, and was mad cool about it. You know, to this day, I don't think he would remember my real name, but every time he sees me, he calls me Cuzzo, so that's pretty cool. All right, guys, those were a lot of really good questions. I hope this wasn't too boring for you. I had a good time. I love interacting with you guys, and I love answering your questions. So if you have any more, shoot them my way. This could be a Vlogmas. I don't know, because it was a little bit of a vlog. Just to make it more vloggy. Come on, let me take you. So this is my kitchen. So when I come to Kohl's and do these shoots, I stay at this. It's a hotel, but it's a long stay hotel. So I have kitchen, I have living room. I have a living room. I sounded like Kevin from The Office right there when he's dropping his article. Don't worry about the mess, guys. I just worked out. I got clothes that I worked out in, and I just don't feel like cleaning everything. So, you know, here's the bedroom. Welcome. Swiveling TV, you know what I mean? You ain't got it like that. Big old bathroom, whatnot. Hey, and then, all right, yeah, so that's that. That's a little bit more about me. I hope you enjoyed it, and if not, you know, who cares? I hope you have ready for more videos coming this month.